Okay, so we are going to work on cakes. I'm going to show you how to draw the cakes because this project is all about parallel lines, parallel ellipses. So this is kind of part of what our final will look like. So to begin with, you guys need to practice drawing ellipses. Ellipses are like a squished circle. I'm going to go ahead and draw mine in Sharpie, but this is something that sometimes it does help if you sketch it out a little bit. Once I have my ellipse, I'm going to make two parallel lines. Parallel lines means they're not going to be angled and they're not going to touch. This line is curved. So when I draw the bottom of my cake, it has to curve too. If I draw an ellipse and parallel lines and straight across, it doesn't look round. Not right. You need to curve this line and this line to match. We're not going to do a slice out of it because that's a little bit, it's a whole nother level. So on your paper, you might just want to practice ellipses. Now, once I have this done, about halfway up on my cake, I'm going to draw another ellipse. Same thing, parallel line here. They're coming straight down. Don't draw them in. That would be a cute Dr. Seuss cake. We're not doing that. They need to be parallel. Same thing. This line curves. This line curves.
If you draw it in, it's a cupcake.
Then I'm going to do one more here at the bottom. Once you've done that, you can go back and start to decorate. And I'm going to go ahead and add a plate for it to be on the bottom. So this is one way. When you're doing your cakes, you can practice it this way. Again, it's all about the ellipse. I've got an ellipse, two parallel lines, and you've got to curve it. Another ellipse, come on down and curve it. So that is how you are going to design your cake that we are then going to color in with Crayons. Now, some of you might just want to draw a single big cake. Again, it starts with an ellipse. I'm going to come down here. If you wanted to do a cut in it, again, I would add a dot in the middle. I've got to find where the center of my cake is. To do a cutout, I'm going to do the cutout facing me. Again, this line needs to be parallel. This line needs to be parallel. I'm going to draw this line. Parallel line. So the cake, the cut in my cake, this line has to be parallel. 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 Same thing. This line curves. This line needs to curve. This line curves. I need to follow that curve here. And if it's a cake this big, chances are it's going to have lots of layers. So again, everything is kind of a parallel line up to the middle. Then I'm going to put a cake plate on the bottom. Then you're welcome to decorate your cake. So you have your option on two. Your final is going to be done on a half a sheet of paper. So whatever you do needs to fill this paper.
Like this?